Howdy folks. Today I wanted to talk to you about some of my secret weapons on the lake. Now, I have brought two of my plastic bait jigs that I use, and really the only jig head that I use, an 1/8 ounce jig for my plastic baits and my nibbles. And so I wanted to talk about each of these and kind of tell you what I've used throughout the summer and here recently. This is from Swing 'em in Baits. That's where I buy all my plastics, and this is what I use right here. It's called a Baby Battle Shad Snotty Monkey Cream. I know that's a mouthful, but that's what it's called. A Baby Battle Shad Snotty Monkey Cream. Boy, the crappie love this, okay? I use that, and then back in summertime, I use this quite a bit, and I caught my limit just about every time I went out. This is a neat little bait, and it's called a Flapper Purple Chartreuse, and it's from Swing 'em in Baits. Great two baits. This is all I use. Now, if they're not biting on these, then of course I'll go to a Minnow. And this also is another secret weapon of mine. You can't get it at Walmart, and I think I talked about this in a previous video, but it's called Sparkle Nibbles. It's basically a gold, I kind of call it gold dust. You put it on your jig, and boy, they really love this stuff. I'll put it up closer so you can see it. And then here's another real secret weapon of mine. This is an 1/8 ounce jig head, and it is a Rockport Rattler, and I use orange mainly. That's all I use in conjunction with these two baits. And if they're not biting, I'll put them in on this jig head. And when you rattle it, it makes a rattling noise. And boy, the crappie love this. It gets their attention. Also, I want to talk about the fact that a lot of times the videos you see, it's like we're always out there catching fish. Most of us who video our fishing trips, well, the other day, I went out to Lake Bardwell. First time I'd ever been on the lake, and I'm going to figure it out, but I marked a bunch of brush piles. I fished probably 4 hours and didn't get one bite, and that happens sometimes. New lake for me, and I'm going to post some videos as I figure that lake out. It's called Lake Bardwell. It's supposed to be a really good lake. It's south of Waxahachie. So here in the near future, I'm going to post some videos and some of the things that I figured out, but there's a bridge that goes across there loaded with brush piles, and I marked some brush piles coming out of the marina where the boat docks are. Anyways, wanted to bring that up. A lot of times you think it's all glory out here fishing with some of these videos that you see, and there's a day that I didn't catch a thing. Had a beautiful time out there. It was a great day. It was me and one other boat on that lake, and it's a pretty lake. You ought to check it out one day. That's Lake Bardwell. But these are some of the baits that I use, and boy, they have been really good to me. Just about every time I went out back in the summer, I'd catch a limit on either one of these. So mainly this purple and chartreuse. It was really good back in the summer. So anyways, that's all I had in this short video. I hope everybody gets out fishing when they get a chance. Thank you for listening.